Not very high-tech on the video editing here, but we're definitely high-tech in the box. This is the Thriving Hive first year swarm box. And the reason it's first year is that unlike swarm boxes where you catch your bees and then move them into bigger boxes, this was designed so you could keep your bees in the box that they chose. Now I want you to think about that for a minute. Tom Seeley, he's done a lot of research on bees and how they make decisions, and in one of his videos, he's talking about they had 11 different locations that they were spending 3 days debating, and then they finally decided on where they were going to move to. So when the bees move into your box, either they were absolutely desperate, which, you know, a lot of things I saw last year where the swarms got to the box and were building underneath it, that would tell me they were absolutely desperate, or they had picked it because it beats out every other wild space that they have. Now, well, a lot of people that I talk to, they put out 10 swarm boxes, and they're lucky if they catch 1 or 2 swarms. If I put out 10 of these, usually I catch about 15 swarms because I take some out, put them into the bigger boxes, and then put the swarm box back out. So it's extremely effective at catching swarms, but the reason that it is extremely effective is it was designed for the bees. It was designed for them to be able to overwinter, so that makes it much more appealing to them than just a box that you built because it's a temporary space to get them into a bigger area. And whenever they pick that box, they know that that's right for them. They know that that's the right amount of space for them. They know that it has everything that they need. I have found that the bees did not read the book that said 40 liters is the perfect size, nor did they read the part where it says it needs to be 12 feet up in the tree. I find that even boxes that are just about this high, they are, and I'm talking about that's where the roof is, they're moving into it. And it's a whole lot easier to move and, take the box out if it's not 12 feet up in a tree. The box is designed so that it's easy for them to defend. It has the opening here, but then there's another opening in the box so that they have a channel, and that channel allows for them to be able to defend the box, but at the same time it makes it where the wind doesn't just come rushing in. In the springtime, that's really helpful because the other day we had 12 degrees. We're only at April 2nd right now. Those 12-degree nights, I was kind of worried, okay, are they going to make it or are they not going to make it? And it turned out that they made it. Wonderful noises going on here. Anyway, so, the box was designed in the idea that they should stay in it through the entire winter. Now, up here, you've got chalk paint. And for me, that's especially helpful. I catch a lot of swarms, and I am able to write down the date that I caught them. I'm also able to write down, where I caught them. And I find that whenever I'm catching a lot of swarms, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build up my bee yards to be the best bees that I can possibly have. And when you catch a swarm and put it right into a big box, you don't know any of its characteristics. When you keep it in the swarm box for a year, you find out how it goes into fall, but you also find out how it's building up in the spring. Now, these boxes are double deeps, so this is for the bigger boxes that I make, the Thriving Hive boxes, but there are people who are switching over to this for their Langstroth boxes because it makes it easier to do inspections. Plus, you don't have the gap in between. There are some bees that during the winter, they end up not wanting to cross over to that opening, and they end up starving with all the honey up on the top. But it's more for the inspection purpose because when your queen is laying in the bottom section, guess what? You have to tear apart the whole top section and then tear that off to get into the bottom. With the double deeps, you simply are able to open up, pull your frames out, find out where she's laying, and your inspection time is a lot quicker, but it's also a lot less disruptive. This box also has handles. Empty, the box weighs about 6 pounds. And I carry these in sometimes 100 yards. So having it light and light enough that I can put it up into the crook of a tree, it's really helpful, but carrying it back, especially if they've been in there for a week or two and they start putting on honey, it's heavier. And it's much nicer to carry it like this than to try to carry it like that. The box also has the vent in the back. This helps with the airflow, though I have other things built into it that will help with airflow to make it to where it can overwinter. And I also put a a lot of other little things into the box that makes it attractive to the bees and makes it so they want to move in. The box itself is something that I do sell, and that's why I'm doing the video. And if you're interested, please contact me. I'm going to be putting them on eBay really soon, but I have 3 done right now, and you can give me a message and I can set you up with one of the boxes. They are really one of the most effective swarm boxes that you will ever find, and it's part of a really good system that's about sustainable beekeeping. And I want to just put a note in about sustainable beekeeping. We need to move towards that. We need to start catching the swarms, because swarms in the wild, they have like a 29% success rate. So if you catch them, you can put them into these boxes and give them a better chance. But it also gives you a better chance as a beekeeper of keeping your bees over the winter, because they're proven stock. And then you can start building your area with the bees that have made it through your area year after year, and you can start to improve the bee quality in the place that you live. That's what sustainable beekeeping is really about. So now we will go to the high-tech turning off the video, and I hope to hear from you. I hope that you get one and catch your own bees.